Welcome back, everyone, to your Raw and Chat. I'm your host, the one and only Tiger. Today, we're diving deep into the wild with some serious talk about survival and tactics in the jungle. Right, Gorilla?
Always a pleasure. Tiger. Yeah, we're talking about survival, tactics, and a little bit of snack hunting. You know, sometimes you gotta grab life by the trees. But let's see what you gotta say first.
Oh, it's all about getting stealthy. Stealth and speed, that's the Tiger's way. We don't mess around. I don't need to be loud to get what I want. I move like a shadow in the night. But enough about me. How do you pull off those big moves, Gorilla?
Well, first off, it's all about strength. Not everything in the jungle is about being sneaky. Sometimes it's about taking what you want and using your surroundings to your advantage. But hey, I'll give you credit, Tiger. Your speed is impressive.
Speed wins the race, my friend. But hey, I'm not the one up in trees. Are you really telling me you climb just to grab snacks?
Well, yeah. It's not just snacks. It's about strategy. Why run around like a mad animal when you can just reach for it? Trees, vines, rocks, I use everything. I mean, come on, you can't just be fast all the time, right?
You're right, Gorilla. There's no one-size-fits-all when it comes to survival. It's about adapting to the moment. Stealth, speed, strength, it's all part of the game. So, what's the worst mistake you've made in the wild, huh?
Well, I'll tell you. One time, I was so focused on climbing a tree that I didn't notice the snake coiled up right underneath me. I almost got caught. Luckily, I made a quick escape. But that's when I learned the value of paying attention to everything, not just the obvious.
Well, that's definitely a close call. But hey, it's all about learning, right? You can't be too proud to make a mistake. We all fall sometimes, but Gorilla, you lied about one thing. Strategy is key. You can't just rely on brute strength or speed alone.
Exactly. That's why I'm the brains and the brawn. But seriously, Tiger, we're all in this survival game together. Whether it's stalking your prey or finding a snack, it's about knowing when to move and when to wait.
Well said, my friend. Well said. So, before we wrap up, let's leave the listeners with one final survival tip. You got one, Gorilla?
Yeah, here's mine. Don't underestimate your environment. It can either be your best friend or your worst enemy. Learn to read the signs, trust your instincts, and always have a backup plan. And if that plan fails, make sure you can climb a tree.
Good one. All right, folks, that's all for today's episode of Raw and Chat. Stay wild, stay sharp, and we'll catch you next time. Don't forget to tune in and hear more from your favorite jungle duo. Bye, Gorilla.
Catch you later, Tiger. See you all soon. Goodbye, folks. Bye.